Hey guys, how's it going? Ooh, little bit loud. Hold on a second. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Hello? Is there anybody out there? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can. Hopefully you're seeing things. Hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, you guys are hearing, you guys are seeing. I'm working with performance mode to increase or decrease the chances that something crashes. So, that being said, let's go ahead and what was that? Nothing important, right? Nothing important. Yay! Okay, go away. Stop making noise. What up, world? It's your boy Ethan Scott. I am here. We are back. Sorry if you were watching last night or if you watched the stream and you're like, what happened? My game crashed for like a third time and I was tired and done and finished and figured we'd get back to it today. So that's what we're going to be doing. But I do have something awesome. It's not in the title, and I did that on purpose. So we're going to go and look at it right now. Hold on. Let's go over here to this. Bam. All right. So we're back. We actually didn't launch the KS Vulcanari, which is supposed to be the KS Vulcanaria. Vulcanalia. I think it's both. One's like Spanish or something. But anyways, we didn't launch it. So all we're actually going to do is just recover that. We're going to get all of our funds back and stuff like that. Okay. Because I want to go into the VAB and talk about what's new. A couple things are new. The first thing that's new, it's just a custom rule change that I did, and it's very simple. It is to allow my Kerbals to pass out with G-forces. So if the G-forces become too intense, robotic, echoey. Uh-oh, hold on. Did it revert? Yes, it did. Hold on. How's that? How's that sounding? A little bit better? That should be a little bit better. Less robotic, less echoey. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. It doesn't always save my settings, so I kind of have to sound test every time. It's a little annoying. Less echo, still robot. I don't know why I'm sounding like a robot. Do I just sound like a robot? Let's see here. See what I can do. I mean, I don't think that's going to be any better. Actually, hold on, guys. Oh, no. That can't work. Do this. Press that button. Can you guys still hear me? Is that any better? Did that do anything for the echo? Anything at all? Probably not. Or the echo's not there. Echo's not the problem, it's just the robotness. Robot voice. Why do I have robot voice? I may cut out if I stop talking. I'm going to keep talking, but if I stop talking, please somebody tell me that you can't hear me anymore. Let's see here. Where is it? We're going to keep talking and see if this doesn't solve any of the problems. Can you guys still hear me? Anything at all? Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, better. That's better. That's good. Okay. 100%. 100% better. Alrighty, well then we can get rid of this thingy and move forward. Only 6 minutes worth of sound testing, whatever. Thank you, Volani. You're the best. She actually is. I know her in real life. She's like actually the best. All right, so let's get to this then. I'm pretty sure you guys are looking at what I'm looking at. You should be looking at what I'm looking at. And we're talking about what's brand new on the game. You might see it. It actually is probably hidden down here, but you might see it. Let's open it up. Snacks. No, it doesn't tell you. But anyways, snacks. We have snacks now. And for those of you who don't know what snacks is, I wanted to add some sort of life support system, and there's really 2 mods on Kerbal for life support. There's TAC life support, which is an incredible system, but it's also incredibly complicated. And then there's snacks, and snacks is not as complicated. I don't even know if it did it enter correctly, because I'm not. Shouldn't I have like a little thing over here for snacks? There it is. The snack tin. So these are snacks. You have 500 snacks and 500 space for soil. Soil is your, excrement. And then I think, isn't there like air on board now? I mean, maybe snacks is snacks. Oh, wait. I think there's a setting that I have to do to make air and everything pop up. Hold on, let's see here. Settings. You have to go into here and then into snacks. And then, see, I have all of this set correctly. But there was another thing to make air happen, wasn't there? Is there? We might not. For right now, we'll just do snacks, and we'll call it snacks. And we'll just say air is snacks, maybe. Let's go to the main menu, see if there's different settings out there for snacks. Go back. No. We're just playing the back and forth game, guys. How you doing? How you doing? Is there a... No. Okay. I might have to research that. For right now, we just have snacks. But that's okay. I thought there was a way to put like air, and there's air, there's snacks, and there's one more thing. I know electricity is necessary. I have set that. But I thought air could be a thing. Oh, stress was supposed to be a thing too. Anyways, I'll have to look into it more, but now we have some sort of resource that our Kerbals need to survive, that we need to bring along with us on our longer trips. It just makes it a little bit more realistic, more, especially since we're not using fuel. It's a different type of resource. And I don't know. Go away, alarm clock. I don't know. Oh, this will tell us when the snacks are necessary. Okay. All right. So yesterday, when I kind of rage quit, we were looking twice. I said it. We were working on the KS Vulcanari, which is supposed to be the KS Vulcanaria. If you couldn't tell, I was tired. And ridiculously so, because I kind of built it weird. I think I can build this in a much simpler manner. We are about to find out, though. So, we need those batteries to still be there. And that'll be on the bottom of that. But how do we... Because I need to build... Can I even do it like that? Will that even work? Y'all don't know. I haven't even told you the idea yet. The idea was to use kind of an engine plate. Let's just build it up here for right now. Use an engine plate that would have a 3-node. Okay. 3-node is what I was thinking. We can add more, but because I think I'm going to need 3 engines to get this off the ground. So I was kind of looking at doing, I'm just going to set that there because I want to work here. And then you. Okay. That. This. And then we got to bring these together. Come together right now over me. Boom, boom, boom. And then what we would do is that. So now we have 3 engines in a much smaller area. And then when we target extension, they'll go up and create what we need. So that's what I was thinking instead of this. Take these out. And so I was thinking that. Hold on. But what do I do? Oh. Take the shroud off. Oh, wow, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. How do I... Come on. Go in your home. Actually, that's what I want to do. This. And then take this. Set it there. Set it. Can I disable the shroud so it stops doing that? No, well, that's kind of what I want to do, but there we go. That's kind of cool. There we go. And then the idea. See, that's kind of why I want to make it 4. 4 seems too much. It seems a little excessive. I mean, overkill is underrated, right? So let's switch this to 4. Okay, 4. Roger. And then it looks like that. Yeah, that actually looks good. What is it? Ooh, but that doesn't. Are there 2 of them? Let's just rotate them up. There we go. Move them a little bit. There you go. Okay. So we're off to the races. Let's save for right now. Okay. I also want... Take these and set them aside. I also want these guys... I can set this down. To like there. Can I? Like almost there. I can set this down all the way to there. Without. Shouldn't be an issue. Can I? Am I beyond the... Oh, wait. I gotta look for that lip. I mean... I should be fine. Right about there. And that's not gonna be far enough away for what I want to do. Has to be very far away. All right. And I'm going to work on that because a couple of things are going to change actually. This whole thing, because that's that. Yeah. This. I want to take this. Nope. Well, yeah. And these off. So yeah, just bear with me. Things are changing. But there's a reason. So yesterday when I was making this, I was making a space station that would be a cool little space station. But I have since decided that it's not just going to be a cool little space station. This will actually be the core of the of a much larger space station eventually. So we will be redesigning quite a bit. But don't worry, we'll get things taken. Why? How does that happen? Because that's amazing. Look at that. I almost want to keep it just so I have that many. Look, watch. Extend. That's ridiculous. Retract. I don't even think I could generate enough electricity to run all of those right now. And I don't know how it happens. Like, I don't know how to make that happen on purpose. We're going to... no. There's got to be a trick to it. This is like not going away. There. Now it went away. I don't know. Oh. Is it that? No, but that's an interesting one too. That's pretty cool. Because I have some ideas moving forward about my communications array. I got to make a communications array. That's definitely got to happen. But other things have to happen too. All right. So... I'm just going to have to work with it. And that's fine. This is going to, or was originally the KS Vulcanaria. Might get a name change. Sorry, Vulcan Rider, because I did have something funny that I was going to do with it, so I might still do it. But now it's going to be a lot bigger. So it might work. I don't know. We'll look into that. Let's take a look, because I was actually looking at this. If I put this here, let's do a full extension on this. So full extension. Oh, okay. Wait. I have an idea. I have what I think is a really cool idea. It's probably not. It's probably dumb. But to me, super cool. But I have to go in here and grab this. Rocco Max brand adapter. No. This. Engine plate. And that. There we go. So that's as far away as it can go. If we do that, why did that happen? Oh, that's funny. It's the Rocco Max. So it's actually connected to that. Keeps doing that. Stop it. That's fine though. And then, is that close enough? I don't think that's close enough. Let's go down. Annoying. Okay. Up. This thing. We want this. There we go. Then we're going to bring it up, shift, down. And that should be pretty optimum. That is the core of the ship. It is much wider than I thought it would be, or longer than I thought it would be. But we will work with it because I have thoughts and ideas and things and stuff. Probably going to take this off as well. What is in here? Oh, these are batteries because it needs to have a certain amount of batteries. I might be able to, we'll take that out and rearrange where those batteries sit. Oh, why is that like that? That's not perfect. Why didn't you guys tell me it popped up and blocked everything? That looks dumb. Bring it down one. Then we'll bring this guy down one. There we go. Actually, wait. I can fill that with batteries. Batteries. So we need to have 8. Goes in just a little bit more. 8. I want another 8 here. Oh. Why can't I? Why, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Wait. There we go. Thank you for the follow, my man. Noah Pierce 13, as my game goes crazy while I'm looking for the alert. Okay, so why don't you want to let me do what I want to do? I can't put anything on that interstage node? I can put things on that. That's weird. Anyways, I can't. I literally can't put something on the interstage node, even though it's there. Even though it exists. Let's do this. And... oh, wait. We got it again. I don't know how we did it again. Because if that's the case, we'll just do that. Because that should be plenty. Plenty of battery life. What is that? How much electric charge is that? That's 4,000 electric charge up there. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful glitch. I don't know what happened, but we're going to take it. Get off of here. Ooh, I can do it again, maybe. But I don't need to. So that's the electric core, the main electric core. These are the impulse drives. Let's, gotta drop all of them. Did that work? Like, I don't know if that worked. And then these will be that. This will go like that. This will go like that. And that should pull them far enough away from each other to control that whole thing. And let's... can we build fairing? Let's see here. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. We can make it silver if we wanted to. We could make it... let's see here. Gold. What? See, I would expect that to be silver but gold, you know. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks kind of cool, but still. We can make it like that. Like that. No, we're going to make it silver. And then inside, because I don't think we're going to put... we're not going to be able to get to the science if we put that on there. Let's pull the science out of there. I don't need it in there. It's not like a necessity to be... I could take mystery goose for life. All right. Let's see here. So I don't need the science to be in there, and I kind of like it closed off as an engineering bay. I wish there was a way that it was like a cargo bay where I could get into it if something broke, but I don't think that's really the issue. And I might have a plan for that. Maybe. No, not really. All right, we'll build it as if there is... what am I building? It's a space station, but it uses Kraken drive. We're going through a career using pretty much only Kraken drive. Some like minor thrusters, but we're like forcing ourselves to build Kraken drive objects. And you would think it would be easier. Sometimes it's not. Right now we're building a station, but I was originally just going to build the bare minimum because it's already more expensive than they gave us. But I wanted to build a core for future stations. If I'm going to put a station up, I want to build a core for future stations, I think. I think this is getting very expensive very fast. Is it the batteries that did that? Almost don't. No, that wasn't. It wasn't really the batteries. What made it so expensive? The paint job? Hold on. Because these are 75. How much are docking ports? Because we got a lot of docking ports on here. Oh, each docking port is 800. Yeah, that's expensive. All right, guys, we need to rethink this a little bit because I'm not going to be leaving my impulse drive, this very expensive impulse drive, out there in space. So. Actually, that's a pretty neat idea. We'll do that. Okay, I got an idea. I got this. However, this has to change slightly. Unfortunately, we're going to have to lose that. Oh, it was so cool, too. This bad boy is going to be refitted for re-entry. Let's go to this. See, even that's a little... It's too small. This one's not bigger, is it? No, it's smaller. But... Nope. Let's not do that. Hey, Hotfire, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. So we were going to build a station and just put an impulse drive up there. I was not understanding how expensive these impulse drives are. They're actually quite expensive. Pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. So I want to be able to put something very heavy in the air. So obviously need a very heavy impulse drive. But I'm glad to hear that. That is good. I need a very heavy impulse drive, but I don't need to leave the impulse drive up there because this is a station. And if I need to move it later, I might leave like a very small impulse drive on there on the actual station or connect one later. It's complicated, it is. Isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't do this. I don't know. That's what I was going to do, is a big thing. Maybe I can just make a big ship instead that drops off things. All right. You're right. Let's go littler. Let's fix some things. We're just going to save this as actually a prototype impulse drive, because that thing should work. Let's save it and test it real quick. Actually, let's back up. Put the batteries back on it. Where'd the batteries go? I must have taken them first. There we go. So we'll put the batteries back on it and test it real quick. I installed snacks. Super happy about that, actually. Give me this. And we're going to do custom one, toggle piston. Custom one, toggle piston. These are all set correctly. We should also put, like, just for right now, because all we have are these. Just going to put a bunch of these up top so I have some sort of, like, control. There we go. I just want to test the impulse drive. I installed the snacks drive so that when we do go out into space, because right now we're just doing orbital stuff. When we do go out into space, I wanted some sort of a resource that we would need to re-up and recollect. All right. Test one. Whoa! Look at that. That was good. We are moving. I have no control in the atmosphere. But we're moving. This thing just wants to go up. And then... All right. Disengaging it seems to have worked just fine. Let's re-engage. Do you see that G-force? That actually might name a flying Caesar. Let's do a test. I want to see if we can knock... I also added stress to the Kerbals. So let's see if we can knock... Let's knock a Kerbal out. Can I... No, that's not going to do what I want it to. Let's be rude and knock a Kerbal out. I don't know if we'll have enough with just the 4. But we're going to try. And who better but good old Jebediah. That Jebediah is the best when it comes to testing things. See if we can knock him out. I'm not going to put a lot of effort into this. I just noticed that it's very powerful. And let's see if we can knock out Jebediah. It's basically what I'm getting at. Notice this is definitely a simulation. I didn't even put a parachute on this thing. All right, Jeb. Godspeed. Ooh, not enough to knock him out. He seems fine. He seems okay. I wonder if he could hold on at this speed. If not, oh well. Woo! Oh, he's holding on. Can I EVA this? Probably get science too. Oh, no. Well, let's have some fun. Just let this thing go. And because we are definitely reverting... Whee! Deploy mode. When risky, immediate. Deploy when risky. Deploy shoot. Woo! That thing's gone though. It's gonna... Let's look at it in the station. Oh yeah. It has like unlimited power. It would continue to go indefinitely forever, like the Voyager probe, except increasing in speed. Very nice. And then here goes Jeb Kerbin, just falling. I was playing career mode with no Kerbal response and lost the female starting pilot. Oh no! Oh, like respawns. Yes. You got to be really careful. It's dangerous. Oh, the impulse drive. It has turned itself over and now it is a missile heading at the ground. That's wonderful. I just want to see what risky is, what they think risky is when we're falling. Woo! Boom. Oh, it's going to go boom. It's on its way. We can probably see it re-entering. Where is it? It is moving fast, though. Velocity. Oh, no. It's only going 500 meters per second. Like, straight down. At 12,000 meters, though. Anything over 2.5, I don't think they show. Oh, no, that's altitude. I don't see it. I can't see it. All right. Revert flight, reverts vehicle assembly. So that'll be that. I want to get this design. I want a core to go up for a space station that meets all of the needs that are required for the thing. So we have that. Let's just go to new. Don't save the adjustments. Let's look at this. Build a new orbital station around Kerbin. Build a new station that has an antenna, has a docking port, and can generate power. Station must be fully assembled when launched, have a facility supporting at least 5 Kerbals, have 2,500 units of electrical charge, maintain stability for 10 seconds. Put your station in orbit around Kerbin. All right, let's do this. So the thing should be, any good station should have like a main control unit. So that is probably pretty necessary. Let's even it out like that. Got to go back in 30. Go be back in 30. Oh, okay, sounds good. But we will see you in 30. I'll still be here. I'll be here for a while. Okay, so the biggest thing is the way that I'm thinking about it is that these kind of, when I put them together, they connect them together, and you can walk all the way around. I know they're like single compartments, but you kind of got to work with what you got. And in order to make them, I do have this. We figured out this, which was pretty cool. So this works. And I can tilt them out like that. So we're kind of doing that as a design before. Looks more like a lander than a station. Definitely going to have to keep that in mind for landing. And then that's not going to work because it does a weird thing. I mean, we could use that as like a center area. Like these are hallways going into one another. I could dig that. I could deal with that. And then I mean, I don't need to, but something like that? No. What else can we do? I mean, we could actually just do this. Wait. And then, no. There you go. It's a little like landing platform for them to come out of the station and stand on. Like that. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but I am for right now. It's part of the design now because I'm kind of liking this. We'll just pretend that these are like passageways to go in, and then there's a main core that holds the computer. Main core that holds the computer. I don't 100% like that because I do like this, but I don't like it being inaccessible to Kerbals who need it. Plus, we're gonna need snacks now. Guys, we're gonna need snacks. How many snacks is that? That's 500 snacks. I don't know how long 500 snacks last. That's a service module. That's a radial snack tin. And that's 150. So we could feasibly, couldn't we do this? Hold on. What's 8 times 150? I can't do the math. 8 times, that's 850. That's 400. That's 1,200. By doing that, that's 1,200. Or that, which is 500. Does this give us... Oh, this has snacks, but it has no stowability. No... What's it called? No, that has snacks. Does this have soil? Yeah, it's got 150, 150. Okay. So, yeah. It's way better to use these little radio ones. And we will I'm gonna turn on interstage. What is the truss structure? Does that mean like the thing that holds stuff up? Oh yeah. No, I want the truss structure. It looks better. Okay. I'm going to need a lot of batteries. So I'm thinking something like, and I still have to house the impulse drive. So I'm thinking something like that. And I'm trying to make it, because last time there was a lot. There was a lot to it. And I'm trying to make this a little bit smaller. Small as I can. Chill. And then actually, what if I did this? Hold on. This is gonna take a second. Get this off. What can I? Can I do this? I'm just I'm playing with stuff right now, guys. Sorry. Because if I did that, how is that off? Gotcha. Okay, we're just going to restart because those are all sorts of wonky. Okay, so what happened? No Pierce didn't make Ethan Pog champ. Hold on. Pog. Thank you, man. Let's see here. If we set these kind of like that, and then you, and then this should work. That's as far as you're going to let me go. You cheap. Oh, wait, maybe we can do it this way. No, because that's not going to let me go far enough either. Just that way or nothing. I mean, I could do that. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then there's still, I mean, I could technically continue it on. If I do this, no, this. Keep holding on. So I do that. It's not bad, except they're upside down. Can I solve that? Yes. There we go. I mean, upside down is a relative term. And actually, they're not upside down in regards to this. So, should I do... Actually... That is kind of cool. All right. I'm digging it. I'm starting to dig it. I'm getting to the dig phase. Okay. And then let's see here. What am I at? I'm only at $6,000 too, so I'm doing pretty good. It's definitely those impulse drives that cause problems. This is already bigger than I expected, but that's okay. Let's go to this. No, not that one. Let's go to this. Because I'm kind of thinking that, right? And then we got docking port all the way at the bottom. Actually, no. We very specifically wanted something else at the bottom. Ooh, can we do that? Okay. Hold on. Trying to get something worked out here, because this, I think, could do work, right? That could work. And then if I extend them. Ooh, yeah. So let's see. I wish I could get that array thing. How much are those each? Well, that's not bad. So to add this many, that's kind of cool. And oh, that's extended. That's retracted. That's why it looks weird. So what if it was like that? Ooh, that's kind of cool. And then it comes in and extend. That's not bad. I wish it was all of them, though. Like the craziness, that was the best. I don't know how I got that to work. We could also do that. Hold on. Can they fit? Because right now they're like clipped. Oh, I don't want them going that way anyways. Like that. And then when it opens up, nope. Retract, pick it up. What about that? Because that's still going to look the same way when it extends, right? But it's facing downwards. It's on the bottom of the satellite. What do we think? I don't like it. What about that? That's kind of cool, though. And retract, and they retract up around that. I like it. That I like. That I like. I still wish I can get to like 36 of them, but okay, we need to put. We should be able to like move from there, but anyways. What's our weight at already? We're already at 7 tons, and this is where the big issue comes, because just trying to think. The big issue is that 1 won't lift it. One will lift about 5 tons, 2 10 tons, 3 15, and so on and so forth, and blah 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 blah, which means we're going to have to. Let's do this real quick. And then the docking ports. The excessive amounts of docking ports. Should be right. Okay. 8 docking ports. And let's drop those down to 0 for right now. Give me this. Now, I want rigid, and I only want 2 of them. See, I can't even, well, I'll have to do 2 of them. And then bring them in close. Oh my goodness, off. Let's try that again. Like that. And we could probably back them up to about there. Okay. And then I will also need 2 of them down there. And that's where it becomes difficult. How do I do that? I could do girders. They kind of weigh a lot, though. Is there another way to create a point? How much is those things? I mean, that's less weight. It's huge, though. It's so big. That's even bigger. I wish this could be like a cargo thing. Just a structural nose, though. It's pointless. What does it have? Same vessel on there. Oh, I thought it said something about snacks. Let's see here. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Because I can't, like, that's not going to help. That's not going to help. That's would help, but not going to help. I mean, an engine plate? Double. And then, I mean, even that is just going to be, if I was just going to do that, then I don't need the engine plate, do I? Just a waste of weight. Get rid of that. Just do this. See, it did it again. Ha ha ha. That's a Kraken drive right there. That thing would go insane. Couldn't multiply. Like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know how much. Actually, I do. Whoo! It's a lot of money. Okay. And then there. And then sink them. And people can get to the shafts from there. Sink them to there. All right. So that puts us now at 8 tons. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to put much more up there other than the batteries and what we have to put up there. So let's try and put the batteries on to give this thing enough charge. So that's 0.005. That's point, yeah. There we go. I don't know why or how or what is going on to make that happen. But it's beautiful and I love it. So keep it up. Now, how much weight did that add? Not much at all. Good. Then you. Grab you. Don't screw things up. like that, right there. All the batteries underneath the main drive connected to the computer. Good gumdrops. I like that. That's beautiful. Communications array down here. I don't know how much energy it's actually going to have to create, but I like that. Kind of. Can I... that. Then we're going to bring it out. Wait, no. This way. Nope. Go to local again. Cheeky. Cheeky. We'll bring it down like that. And then rotate it in. Just so it kind of blocks the corner. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like that. I want a docking port, obviously, even though it has actual docking ports. But I don't know if I want one there. I kind of want one coming off of these. Like I said, it's a station core. All right. That is actually not bad for what we want to put up. Definitely should meet all of our requirements. It has to be able to generate its own unit. Its own. Oh, we need a little bit more. We're still good on weight. Let's see here when it comes to communications. Actually, we're going to do 2. I'm going to have them come out right there. Extend. Yes. And those will be the direct, and those will be the relays. And I don't know if that relay array, how much relay is that going to do, honestly? We're at, because these things tend to type combinable. So there's 5 times 8 is 40M. That'll give us 40M. Versus level 1, which is packet size bandwidth. I don't know how to read that. It says VS L1, VS L2, VS L3. But this isn't going far. I'm just hoping that it would. I was hoping. Why is it doing that? Doop. Doop. There we go. Extend. 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 Now there's a satellite with some refractive technology. Should I do that? I mean, it puts us at 971. We're able to build from it. It will give us a really good relay. Looks kind of ridiculous. I wish these could, like, change the way they were facing and stuff like that. No, we're going to do it. I like it. Keeps us within weight. We should have enough battery power. We might need more of these, but that looks so beautiful. Let's do that. We're going to take this and set it right there for right now. And then we're going to do this, then this. Then add. And it puts us just over 10, but it gives us a lot of charging surface, and it looks kind of cool. I like it as a hub. The only thing that I'm hesitant on is keeping this, but that should be fine. Because this just sits up there and it's so expensive, but I don't really need it to. It can detach. And then all of that would just sit up there, but it wouldn't have batteries anymore. I could give it its own batteries. It's just not as many as this. See, we can do. How expensive is this thing now? But I mean, if we're going to do this, then we can probably take this set of batteries off. Give it a small amount of batteries. That literally saved us less than $1,000 now. That looks kind of cool. Oh no, because then I'll lose my communications array. So it makes no sense to detach. And it doesn't, we don't need all these extra batteries. There you go. Yeah, no, that's fine. We don't need it to detach. This is for if this section moves to another area, because we don't know. So we have that, we have that. It's customizable, it's buildable. Should I set a... like that? No. It does need, however, a module, because it needs to be able to, it needs to have a module. It needs to have a module. We're at 1034. With this, we're at 10.8. It's too heavy. Some's too heavy. 9.7. So we'll take those off and those off. Let's see what we can do about just increasing them here. So like this. It's like, how did I do it there? Oh, well. No, we need it under here. Like that. I mean, that's awesome, but one, did I increase myself out of usability again? And two, how do I get these guys to link up? Wait, no, this guy. Bring him way down. There we go. Right? I mean, this guy can probably move a little bit like this, and then a little bit like this. This guy a little bit like this, and then out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, buddy. You look... Okay, so that's good. there, and then we need to put a capsule. Capsule will allow us to maneuver or move. If that's the case, do I want 4 docking parts? Because that'll drop that immensely if I can just do that, and then we'll attach this whole thing. And this will be a habitat. So if that's the case, I kind of like those though. Ooh, wait, we can do something else. If that's the case, then we can do this. And that can be the living habitat and impulse drive. And then that way, this is actually a ship with a large relay. And if that's the case, we are going to outfit this a slight bit better. One. How are we that heavy? How did we get that heavy? I mean, oh, was it these? No. Let's do a test. We're going to do a test. So, what are we calling this thing? I don't know. I want to call it something good. Like, I've been doing silly acronyms. I don't want to do a silly acronym for this, but I might. Actually, we will call it the... going to call it this before, but... V... Oh, we'll do it down here. Put the V there. In honor... Hey, Vulcan Rider, good timing. How are you? In honor of Vulcan Rider, who was here last night when we started building it, we named the original the Vulcanaria. We're going to change it just a little bit. Vulcan. We don't have to go with Vulcanaria. We'll go with Vulcan for Vulcan Rider. Hotfire, welcome back. Vulcan. Trying to think. Vulcan astronomic nano habitat. The Vulcan astronomic nano habitat, aka the van Mark II, because this is technically the second design of the van. It will be a station core and living quarters for observational science and communicational array, as well as, obviously, energy. We're going to do a test real quick just to see if it's even strong enough to get up there. So those are at 0. Those are at 200. Right? Both of them should have done it. Good. Then I want to be working with these on custom one. Actually, we can do this since we only have the one. Target extension will be on main throttle. Yes, I'm still building this space station. It didn't work well. It looks kind of good now. I kind of like it now. Wait, I want these to be white. There we go. It was getting too big, and we decided to try and make it smaller. So we turned the other one into an impulse drive because it was getting very expensive. Even this one is twice the upfront budget they gave us to build this thing, and we're not going to be recovering it. So it will give us a lot of money to complete it, but still. Let's see here. So we have, obviously, we have antennas. We have electrical generation. Right now, it's not going to have any science on it. It doesn't have any science, which I could actually fix. Maybe. Since that does seem like something we'd want to bring with us, you know. We'll set this guy. Down like this. There we go. And then one of you. We'll do it up and down. One of you. One of you. Does that thing give you passive? No, it doesn't give me passive science, but it does give me. You just reminded me. We had to add snacks. It does give me readouts, my delta V, my orbital readouts, and stuff like that. So that's what this little computer does, is send me readouts of where my vessel is and what it's doing. Unfortunately, no passive science. The Circle one. The circle one. This one right here. This guy. Yeah, it's just a computer flight unit, and it gives me readouts. That's all. Oh, this one in here. It's not passive science. So you can conduct it, and then an engineer can reset, or a scientist. I think they all can do it, but scientists are the best, can reset it. So you would just conduct data, or conduct material study is what it's called. And that. And then I want this guy, even though. So there is a reason. Hold on. There's a reason this is open down here. Because I want to set this on it, but I have to get it to go up so I can get under it. Get it nice and lined up. Boom. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Now, I think we're a little too heavy. Once I put this thing on, we're probably going to be way too heavy. We're at 11.24, so we might have to figure a way of reducing about a ton of weight. So we're going to have to see. But we will see. For right now, let's just do a basic test and launch the Van Mark II. Does it ever lose value? So after the first time you run it in that biome or area, so if you run it on a biome on a planet, you never get science data from that biome, from that planet again, I think. And I didn't do it. I didn't set them up. Oh, it doesn't want to let me extend anyways. There's something in the way. So let's take a look at that. I may have set some things wrong. Of course. And we'll... because these should be good. What is going on? I thought it was good. Maybe I have to go a little bit farther because it's registering that they're not good. That should be good. So is there anything that gives you... yes. So passive science is done through these things. Made it to orbit. Yay! Good job, Vulcan Rider. Keep it going. Keep it going. That is one small step for Vulcan kind. So these things here, especially, like this one is just a power source. This one is it's the same thing as this, the mystery goo, but it's on the planet. But you have to deploy these on a body, like a celestial body, a planet or a moon. And you need a control unit for them. And I don't have the control unit yet to get the passive science. So That might be one of the DLCs. I have all the DLCs, so it might be. I did it the other day, but I played all afternoon. Oh man, I have not gotten into orbit far more times than I have gotten into orbit, let me tell you. So I've moved this down just a wee bit. I don't want to get it too close. Otherwise it will... I didn't want that to happen either. Let's try that. We didn't set these up either. Custom one. Toggle piston. Launch. Let's try. Yes, both. Correct. Both. I am confused. I thought KSP2 had released. It has not, I think. If it has, someone tell me so I can rush out and go get it. See, these pistons don't want to move. They just don't want to go. Are they locked? No. Now they are. Unlock. Go, 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 go. They should be able to move. Why aren't you moving? Can you guys move? Oh, you guys can move. That'll do. I don't know if it's going to lift us off, but let's find out. Ooh, and we have liftoff. As long as we have liftoff, we're good. Then that should put itself into orbit. All right. Okay. Let's revert. I just want to do some things. The thing I'm having issues with is getting Eve to work with my... Oh, are you talking about the mod Eve? Because that's a beast. What do you mean no fire? Why no fire? Because we don't use fire. We don't use explosives to launch. This is a Kerbal society that developed the ability to have an impulse drive and not need to use rocketry and stuff like that, except for small thrusters here and there. Okay, so go to you, click on you, get rid of you. Nope, I want the piston. There we go. Toggle piston. So that should work just as well as what I was trying to do before. Yes. Oh, Vulcan Rider. Yeah, no, the Eve mod, any of those mods that, oh, excuse me. Any of those mods that update your graphics and stuff like that, they're quite difficult to install. I've had some luck. If you look into something called CCAN, it's kind of like a mod installer. I've had some luck with CCAN. So you might be able to use it, and it kind of downloads and installs all the mods that you really need. An even worse one I would love, like I hope when I get my computer upgraded and everything, I'm able to do it. But I would love, there's one called Beyond Kerbal, and it's a whole bunch. It's so many different visual graphics mods to the game, and it just makes it look amazing. I should be running Linux. I really should be running Linux. All right, so we did take off. That's good. There's a couple more things that I wanted to look into. We have some science. We have all of that, really. Oh yeah, Spectrum visual mods are very nice as well. What am I looking for? I feel like I'm missing something. Like I was about to put something on. I was like, oh yeah, I got to do this before it goes into space. I have that. I have that. I think I have everything. I'm going to launch it into space without a Kerbal anyways, so. Right now, big goal is to get Linux version of Kerbal to run on my free BSD box. I always wanted to get Kerbal. I haven't tried this yet at all, and I don't know the logistics of whether it'll work or not, although it might. I've always wanted to get Kerbal to somehow run on like a Raspberry Pi. And obviously it would have to be a modified Raspberry Pi with like a graphics card or some shit, but that would be really cool. All right, so this will provide... Oh my god, did I build it with the wrong one? Hold on. This. MK1 command, crew cabin, crew cabin, crew cabin, crew cabin. Onion. I could have put a 2-person onion in there. But that's okay. I don't really want... It doesn't really make sense to have 2 people in that tiny little thing at the same time. A Raspberry Pi. A Raspberry Pi is like a small computer. You probably better to just look them up. But they're little computer. They're like tiny little motherboards that you can download a Linux ARM system onto. Yeah. I think that would be cool. I think that would be awesome to be able to play like that. Although, you definitely need a larger than 3.5-inch screen. I don't have a charger. Oh, well. We'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, so got about an hour left. Everything looks good, honestly. I got the science. I've got communication. Oh, I want to set up all my communications onto a toggle antenna. Toggle antenna. Toggle antenna. And that should be all of them, right? Yeah. And then this toggle antenna. Toggle antenna. Which ones am I? Toggle antenna. Toggle antenna. Good. So that should toggle all of our communications array. And that thing's going to be important. All right. I think we're ready for the van MK2 Vulcan astronomic nano habitat to launch and be the small living quarters for a couple Kerbals in a future station, but also acting as a communication satellite. The Kerbal Impulse. Had it running on a 31-inch monitor, but didn't install a GUI. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Mine is running free BSD and mine is second. I might actually contact you about that to figure out how you did that. All right, so the impulse drive is pretty simple. All it is you're taking your docking ports. It's a Kraken drive. You're taking your docking ports and you're going to move them very close to one another. I'll do it this way for right now. Move them very close to one another. You actually want them probably a little bit closer than that as well. Oh, that's why it was doing that. I just realized what happened and why I'm so silly. And I can't move those closer, can I? Can I? And I can't move those closer. If I go all the way down and grab the arms, can I move them closer? Open this up. If I do this, will they both move? There we go. That's what I want to see. And I got to go back into the action groups because I just realized what happened. We can retract these now. Target extension. I realized what was happening. I have a contradiction here. One, we're going to take that out. We go back to main throttle, and that's what's going on. Okay. That makes sense now. All right, so everything in place to be part of history. We're 35,000 over the budget that we were given to this. Oh, that's what we were talking about. Sorry. I got all confused and sidetracked. All right, so the Kraken drive. It's a very simple drive. This is the docking port, the little tiny docking port. You can do it with any of them. They all have pretty much the same pull, and but these are the lightest. So to save for weight, you always kind of want to use these. But you're going to put them kind of close to each other, just like this. Now the trick is to have advanced tweakables turned on. Once you have advanced tweakables turned on, you'll get like auto strut and all of that. But you also get this, docking acquire force. So the ones at the front of your vessel, or the way that the direction that you want to be going, these will be backwards. Anyways, the ones facing backwards will have 0% docking acquired force. And then we take this one here and we make it 200% docking acquired force. Once you move them kind of close to each other without letting them touch, what's going to happen is these back ones are going to try really, really hard to reach these front ones. And in doing so, they're going to pull your vessel in that direction. So it creates, quite literally, kind of an impulse drive. It's pulling us that way and trying to make it happen. And that's how the impulse drive works. It's very simple. It's a Kraken drive that was discovered, I think, back in like 2019 or something. And it works. It's pretty efficient. If you notice, see all the glitchiness? That's because each one of these has 8 docking ports in it. So there's 8 docking ports here, 8 docking ports here, 8 docking ports here, and 8 docking ports here. Yeah, it took me a while. I have been playing for 7.5 years. This is the first time I'm actually playing with impulse drives or with Kraken drives at all. And that's why I thought it would be fun to like figure them out while doing a career and forcing myself to make vessels. And it's good, except this is expensive. Like, oh, and that whole thing comes off. So that's not good. Yeah, it's just this impulse area is expensive, and I don't technically need it. I could separate and be on my merry, but I have my whole communication satellite thing down here. So I think this is good, though. I think we'll build from here, and this will be good. And then, people... This is what kills me. I can't do this that way. Because you can't travel through this to get into this. It doesn't make any sense. So I want to be able to do either this or this. Because this looks ridiculous. Kind of. And there would be no... Okay, hold on. I was so close, and then I made myself mad. I guess I could do... Can I even select that without... Oh, okay. So if I take this... Whoa, why did it do that? Flip all around. And then I put signs there. Okay. That kind of works. I can dig it. So as long as you have so the thing about the Kraken drive is the docking ports do not rely on electric power to have magnetic docking acquire force. So you don't even actually need electric. And that is the reason that we have opted for the next part that we have to add to this. And I knew there was something we still needed to add. We have opted and added this time snacks. Where is it? I always forget where it is. There it is. We've added snacks, and we've added snacks for a very specific reason. There's not many resources right now. There's almost no resources right now that we have to deal with. So we've added snacks to at least add food resources. I want to check if we can still get out with that setup. Actually, we'll just move the setup down to here. This should be fine, right? Come on now. That's kind of what I'm working with or looking for. Yay! All right, and that should, I don't know how long that's going to provide for though. So we're going to have to see. And then let's look at snacks. There's no crew to simulate. That simulated this vessel or this area of space, I figure could hold 3, maybe 4 max, but comfortably we're only going to have 2 Kerbals in this. Okay, and there'll be, each Kerbal will have a living space and an office. Living space and an office, and this is our exit, so that's what that is. A couple more things, but I want to simulate what it would be like. So going up there should be, let's say, a scientist and a pilot for right now. And we're going to put you in a crew cabin and you in another crew cabin. There we go. So office, science lab, that's what I meant. We're simulating a science lab since we don't actually have a science lab that we can put up there yet, like the big bulky ones. But let's do that just to simulate what our snacks would be. It should give us. So with the snacks on board, which is 2,900, and the 2 people, let's just double check. We should be able to last for 1 year, 57 days, 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 35 seconds. A year in space. I think we could get a resupply mission up there prior to that. What do you guys think? I hope it, I don't know what the transfer system's going to be like. It's probably just normal. All right, I think a year. A year for 2 people. That's a good amount of time. And then we have an additional 57 days as a buffer. And then once a year we'll send up a resupply. That seems decent. Seems decent. We are sitting at 12.7 tons. A little bit heavier than I expected it to be. And I don't know if it's going to lift. I did want to... Seems good, seems good. A year. I think it'll work. Build fairing. Let's go... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do there. Silly. Did I want to do that? Because I was going to put lights in there and just make it pretty. I wanted to do this. Blue. Okay. And I don't think that matters. That's not going to matter. Let's build the fairing. If it fails and it's absolutely necessary, we can always take the fairing off, There we go. And then make it silver. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That should be good. I think that is worthy. We're not sending it up with a Kerbal in it. We'll do that later. All right. This is the Van Mark II, the Vulcan Astronomic Nano Habit. Let's save and let's do a test launch. This launches take a while. They always do. Not in normal rocketry. Normal rocketry, they actually are usually the shortest part of the mission. But with the style that we are using, they may end up being the longest. Hold on. So, first thing we're going to do, should see takeoff. Oh. What are we doing? What do we got going? No, bad launch. What happened? That was a bad launch. We'll just chalk that up to mistakes. It's funny because if I could see what this guy was doing, probably be better. Okay. Getting some tug, I think. Oh no! We need to fix some things. I'm going to get rid of that. This. It looks so nice though, but... okay. One thing I want to do, we're going to move these out as far as we can to give it more room. And then... oh, I need to fix the staging because I want this to go off. I don't want any of this to go off. Let's save again and launch. Anybody do anything fun today? Or did you guys just work like me? Okay. Let's see here. See, I definitely saw a tug. So we're about full. Yes. Carefully. Oh, yes. All right. So we want to be moving kind of this way. And we're off. Ooh, and that gave us a little bit of a boost. So we've used the impulse drive before. Let's see here. We have, 2,500 units of electric charge on station, and we don't? Yes, we do. Oh, no, we don't. Bum, bum, bum. What does that do to orbital mechanics? Oh, so when you start using the impulse drive, you can fly two different ways. You can fly using orbital dynamics, and it just becomes a thruster that uses no fuel, which isn't bad. Or you have to fly in direct lines, kind of almost like you would be aiming a shooting bullet, except you have to fly there, speed up most of the way, or not most of the way, but no more than halfway, and then turn around and slow back down in time. So it's definitely a learning curve. It's not exact. One thing that I noticed, though, we actually only have 1,710. We need more batteries. More batteries. More batteries, please. All right, so because of the necessity of more batteries, we have to find a place to put the batteries. I'm wondering. No, there. I don't know how many we kind of need, so give me a second. There. There. No? Okay. Let's see if that even... I mean, that's more than enough. That's more than enough. So all I need is that? Okay. Well, if that's the case, I need 8 more. I need exactly 8 more batteries. So... kind of want to put them up here. Without blocking anything. There's 4. And then I can, oh no, I can't. I mean, I can. I just got to do this. Boom. There we go. I can probably sink those in a little bit. Like that. Good. All right, so that should be enough. That should be just barely enough. We're at 72, so that puts us about... oh, man, I can't do math. We're given 33, 22,000, 30, no, 40,000. I don't know. We are over budget. We are taking too long. And this thing is getting up there, baby. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Do we like that or... I cannot decide. Well, that's definitely not going to happen. You can't EVA from them. Like... oh, let's do a test real quick. Because we can fix that. I wanted to test one thing real quick. Go here. But yeah, when it comes to orbital dynamics, I'm off this week and played Kerbal screwing the lunches all after. Oh, I wish I could do that. I want to be off for a week playing Kerbal. That'd be amazing. I'd get almost nothing done. So, all right. This guy is... where is he? Transfer crew. No crew. I don't... let's find him. He's here somewhere. What do you mean there's no crew? Oh, there is no... oh, he's in the onion. That's why we can't see him. He's in here. Oh, that's so cool, though, because, like, except for this one, these have, like, doors on them. That looks good, and it goes right into it. Good. All right. So let's select the onion, transfer, crew, transfer into one of these. Now, there's no way, is there? I can't EVA from here. So there's no point in having it. Transfer crew, EVA, lights on, crew report. Pretty much what I got done this afternoon, but I am too near maxing out my vacation, so I had to take time off. Oh, ain't it horrible when you gotta take a vacation? Like, they require it. What kind of work do I do? I am the operations coordinator for a well end pump company. We deal with submersibles and above ground pumps and wells and water systems. So we're going to do another test. Actually, I don't think I like that. And it's going to make it super heavy. How heavy is that? 18 tons. Yeah, that's big. No, I don't want to do that. I did want to look into this real quick. No. Structural. This? No. This. And then dock. And launch. What about you? What do you work on? You too, Hotfire. What do you work on? A Unix and Linux system app. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, can I... See, it says I'm in here and I can EVA. What happens? All hatches are obstructed. Okay. I was like, what? Transfer crew. A ship to orbit. Oh, yeah, I know you got a ship to orbit. What do you do for work? Do you work on ships going to orbit? Because that would be awesome. Although, I would assume that you had found Kerbal before then. Before now, if that was the case. So, I can't EVA through this, right? There's no... Okay. There's no EVAing through docking ports or through the side of things. I thought you could. I thought there was a way of making that happen, but I don't know. Because of this length, though, I'm going to forego the top one. This is long enough at this point. And I'll build outwards and have the 4. Jeb is not going anywhere. Oh. Real quick before I leave. Transfer crew. Transfer up into here. EVA. Good. I just wanted to make sure I could EVA. And we'll deal with that later. School. School is good. Are you enjoying school? Are you learning things? I didn't learn much in school, but I learned some things. There we go. Alrighty. I think we're ready for our maiden voyage of the van. I think it's good to go. We're not going to put any Kerbals on there for now. We will be attaching that later. Or we'll be adding a Kerbal later. Not that it's ever going to use it, but just to cap this off, we'll put an emergency parachute in the off chance. I guess we could do that. Hold on. We'll do this real quick. We'll do this. Ooh, too big. Put a heat shield on there. But see, if we're doing a heat shield, it should be upside down because you want to be able to transfer through the heat shield. So no, we're not going to do that. Leave it as is because you wouldn't be able to go through the heat shield. I don't have anything to put up there though, really. Boop. No. No, 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 no. I mean, for now, we'll put, you know what, screw it. We'll just put a docking port on there because it is a station and we may attach something there as well. So, here we go. Let's launch the van. No Kerbals. Ready to fly. Hopefully fully operational. Let's do a test of our satellite array first before we take off on this very long flight. Yeah, lunch. That's the best part of school. All right. Ooh, look at that array. It's missing some. This is missing some. Anyways, not that worried about it. We should be good. T minus 3, 2, 1, launch. And now we're flying through the air like a balloon. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit more lift off of that. There we go. And this is the slowest flight you've ever seen. Actually, this one's going up pretty quick. 20. Did you replace the water tower with 2 large men? I did not. Did the water tower look like 2 large men? Everything does look a little like wonky, doesn't it? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Anything that changed might have happened during adding snacks, because I don't know how good I was at adding that. Oh no! Flight issues. Oh, it's fighting me. Oh, it's fighting me. Stay vertical. Nope. Man, does this thing want to fall. Oh, lordy. Alright, hold on. I kind of expected that to happen. This is taking forever. This is too much. This whole thing is too big. It's just too big. I don't really even need this satellite. Oh. I don't need the satellite array. So we're going to try and do something else. Both times. It has happened to me both times. God. I build and I build and I build, and then it's too big. It's not moving upwards fast enough. Why is there an alarm going off? Alright. Now I'm on a time crunch. Not happy about that. Alright. Come on. Do that. That'll be our... No, I don't even want to do that. Get over here. That's... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That'll be satellite communications. Everything is good. Will you just go up so I can see under you? Jesus. There. All right. Got satellite communications. I'm still thinking about retrieving this, though. I mean, that's fine. Give me this thing. Maybe I put it on top of this. I mean, that's pretty good. Nice. Okay, so all of that's fine. And then I have batteries. It has 8 batteries, which should be enough. I wish I could disengage this. Okay, this will actually be perfect because I want to put these in here now. There we go. Actually, I want to do drogue chutes. Four. Bring them. No, that is not what I told you to click on. Starting to frustrate me. There. And of course, why are they off? Because there's only 3. Killing me. There we go. And then this. Put the shroud back on. And then pick this up. There we go. So we will be disconnecting this because I'm trying to save as much money as I can. And put that there, put that there. Probably going to lose all those batteries. That's okay. All right. That's a little bit more sensible. And then this will be a science pod, and this should be able to return itself. I do this all the time. Okay, so that's actually fine. That's actually fine. The one thing I need to do is have a control unit in here. Have no control unit inside the station itself, but once it do that, and then this, of course, and then can I do this without disrupting everything? There we go. I should still be able to get out. Now it's got a control unit. It doesn't have any directional control. It should have some, a little bit on this. And it shouldn't need much. All right. Well, let's give it a shot. Did I replace my water tower with 2 large men? I'm going to have to look at that again. I don't remember doing that, but I may have. And I only have about 25 minutes left. Just so you guys know. We did not get as much done so far in this as I wanted, but hopefully we do get a pretty cool result from this. Water towers, not 2 large men, just kind of small water towers, because I haven't really upgraded it that much yet. Still working with basics. All right, so let's increase the lift, and I don't even remember what. Oh, that's that. Okay. Off we go. We kind of just floated there for. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? I'm not sure why, but we just started rolling that way. Okay, we are definitely going upwards, and it is fighting us every bit. Is it the... Why can't you... Why won't you just go up straight? Like, nice, easy, straight. Let's put a couple more control units on it, see if it doesn't help. Where's all my weight is upwards. That's probably why. Should honestly probably lift it up and then turn it around and fly it the other way like a rocket ship, but... Do. could flip the whole thing around, but I'm not going to. Let's see here. So, oh, that's what I was going to do. I want to put... Can you, please? What is that? Oh my goodness. Target extension out. There, now target extension back in. And give me this. Nope. Doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Let's do this. There we go. Hopefully that'll give us a little bit more control. We will see. Save, launch. Alrighty. Keep forgetting to fix this. That's okay. We are launching. What is going on? Okay, cool. That was a smoother launch. See if we can't increase our speed a little bit. All right. Launch is going good. Snacks are on board. Super happy about that. We have communications, we have science, we have everything. Should be gaining electric charge. That one has none, even though it has direct sunlight. Well, that one's not really getting direct sunlight. There we go. Sun exposure is 0.31. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. All right, so we are lifting up. And you're seeing the different progressions of as we're trying to pull away from an impulse lifter to an impulse drive, although this one kind of, is that pointy so you can land it on the moon? No, not at all. Although now I'm kind of interested in something like that. This is actually just, consider this the engine. This right here is the engine or engineering. And then these are the living quarters and science. This right here actually, once we're done, will disconnect, put itself back down on Kerbin to hopefully be recovered. And then from the science bay upwards, we'll remain here with the possibility of expansion later. I love the lawn dart idea, actually. I might definitely use that in a little bit, because landers are coming. Landers are coming because we are trying to get money. We're trying to complete contracts right now to get money to upgrade our tracking stations so that we can do maneuvers in space. That's where we're sitting right now. That's what we're waiting on. I mean, we're moving about... There we go. Lost propulsion there for a second. We are moving at about 58 meters per second, but we're 6,000 meters high. which means we should be able to get into space with no problem. It's just going to take a while. I do like that lawn dart idea, though. Have you ever heard of the Rod of the Gods? This was an actual legitimate theory back in the day, and the concept was basically you put a really big tungsten dart out in space, and then when you want to hit something really, really hard on the planet, you would give it a retro bird so it fell out of the sky, and a telephone-sized tungsten dart would just slam into whatever you wanted it to. It's a great idea. Lots of destruction. Big booms. Big booms all around. Yeah, same impact as a nuke. I've seen people do it on Kerbal before. I've tried, but not great amount of success. Nothing worth showing. All right, we're moving. Oh, very dangerous. The kind of dangerous that would level a city dangerous. It's basically an artificial asteroid or meteor, you know. Like, that's what you're doing, is just creating an artificial meteor. $100 meters per second. Lots of sci-fi like John Ringo's Pulsine series uses that. Babylon 5 uses mass drivers, where the Centauri were dropping asteroids on the Narn. That's crazy. And what else is crazy is my roommate's actually watching Babylon 5 right now. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, so I might watch it again. But yeah, he definitely watching Babylon 5 right now. Little bit of an angle. Until I love that show. I used to love it since you were a kid. I'm 34 years old, man. I am no longer a kid. And when I say since I was a kid, I'm referring to when I was like 12. Well, then you're no longer a kid too, but your kid is no longer a kid either. All right, we're almost out of the forces. That looks 21 more than me. Oh, you're having some trouble here, Hotfire. It's okay. Everything will be okay. Years. Let's see here. We're at 30. We're actually doing pretty good. I doubt we're going to have a very stable orbit. But we will have an orbit, and I'm going to bring this one a little bit deeper than the last. I rewatch Babylon every couple of years, and I cry like a baby when I watch Sleeping in Light, the series. Aw. I kind of do that with Stargate. I watch Stargate every couple of years, or Firefly. I do that one too. Oh, we're definitely increasing in speed, so let's see what we can do about getting onto the right orbit that we want. I just rewatched Firefly this year. Yes, I love Firefly. Malcolm Reynolds, Serenity. It's my favorite. I actually got a little mad at Mandalorian. Joss Whedon. I know it's Jon Favreau, but I'm sure he's working with Joss Whedon. Firefly was the concept of like a Western in space, and it created this beautiful new universe that they could have done. If you could, I would love to do this full time, but that takes a lot, like years and years of streaming before It's very rare that you're just gonna like pick up streaming and then boom, you're good. You're good to go. Most of the streamers that I know that are doing good have been doing it for years, and they've created a niche over a very long time. It's well, yes, Star Trek was very much the original Western in space. That's not what I was getting at, though. Star Wars, however, seems to have very much at least taken a lot from the Firefly universe, including the Razor Crest, which looks and works surprisingly close to the Serenity. But yeah, I think you're going to end up seeing Serenity storylines in in Mandalorian. Just a thought, just something I think is going to happen. Oh no, we've done this before. We start losing altitude way too early, so we got to try and go back up. Oh no, go back up, I said. There we go. I've done this before, and hopefully we caught it in time, because sometimes... Yes, we caught it in time. We'll be fine. Yay! That came close. I am too, to be completely honest. Star Wars, I loved it as a kid. I loved Star Wars. I was so much more of a Star Wars fan when I was younger than I was a Star Trek fan. But Star Wars just went in such a bad direction every time it tried to go anywhere. Like, the prequels, nowhere near as good as the originals. The sequels, oh my god, I don't even know what Disney was thinking there. They just destroyed. If you have 20,000 years of canon history to work with when you're talking about the Star Wars universe. How did you screw that up, to be honest? Like, just do what other people have already written. TOS. The original Star Trek? Is that what TOS is? Because Kirk's my man. I love Kirk. I'm glad he survived his Blue Origin trip. I didn't think he was going to be honest. Let's try this more. I will try to be on tomorrow, and I'll try to get more done than just this one station. This station took a long time. But I will try to be on tomorrow, and I hope to see you there. I don't know what it is yet, but in the thing it says, "Suck it, Picard." And I like that. Suck it, Picard. Okay. We're getting somewhere with our periapsis. In his Blue Origin uniform. Oh, God. That's funny. I get it now. Suck it, Picard. I forgot what I was talking about. Ethan Pog. Good night. Take care, Hotfire. All right. Go back down a little bit. There we go. Yes, a little bit more. Go back down a little bit more. There we go. And then... Uh-oh. See, this is what I was worried about. Was it far enough away again? Turn it off. Darn. All right. So that is an issue. If it's not far enough away, the drive will continue. But that's not horrible, except for our horrible apoapsis right now. So we're going to have to wait a little bit. We're going to have to do some revolutions to fix this. Let's wait till we get till about... We gotta wait till we get to 134. Everything else seems to be working fine. We should have filled that. Yay, we did. And then 130, that's fine. We gotta go into our drive again. I'm honestly, if I wasn't returning this thing, I would blow the fairing on it right now. All right, so let's do this real quick. And we're gonna, that should, oh wait. It's not what I wanted to do. I need apoapsis. Or prograde. Can't even think of the words, people. There we go. So let's prograde out a little bit. Can we get a little bit farther? That's pretty close to what I want to be at. And then we just have to bring it around to our till we hit our periapsis. If you like Kirk, go to YouTube and watch Star Trek Continues. I have been watching, there's a couple of fan-based films that they've been doing really, really good stuff. I think they're based out of Russia, though. But they've been doing some pretty cool stuff and some pretty cool, like, extra Star Trek stuff. But I really like Star Trek for the ships. They're so detailed and they're very well thought out once you dive in and see what's going on. Especially, I like how they fixed some of the issues when they went into the Dominion Wars with the long neck in between the saucer and the engineering bay, and with the long arms between the engineering bay and the nacelles, the warp nacelles. So I think they did really good attention to detail on all of that throughout the years. I love the ships. That's probably why I like this game so much. Alrighty, so I am facing my periapsis. Good. I'm trying to reduce my... Why is that going down so fast? Okay, that's going down faster. That's fine. Kind of. That is not putting myself into a stable orbit at all. As not the way I wanted it to, at least. That's all right. I'll have to do one more adjustment, maybe. Was I not at my... Oh, that's probably why. That's... Now my apoapsis is 177. That's fine. We'll whip back around to there, and then we should be able to let go of our drive. And it puts us slightly higher than the last one. I'm hoping that it's over 100 because I think that's a different, like, section than where I was before. If not, that's okay. It can be pulled later on or something like that. All right, and then we got to do this. And that's a much better... They got Chris Duhan to play Scotty in the... Nice! I think they made a joke about that in, what is it, Futurama. And they're like, in the 24th century, the guy who played Scotty had trouble yodeling, so we got this guy instead. And it was Welshie. Human one holio. All right, we've deployed communications, although now kind of realizing I don't have relay, so it doesn't matter, but that's okay. We have science on board. We have everything we need, and we've fulfilled everything. Now is when we are going to decouple the science. or the station should remain. And we can flip this thing around to... Now, normally with impulse drives, I don't do this type of descent, but it is the type of the descent that we will do. Chris is James Doohan's son. Yes, I know that. They also did episodes based on the original episodes. Nice. That's pretty cool. I have to turn the... So I'm still getting used to these drives, and they're not doing exactly what I want them to. There, that one. But they will work for now. Let's see here. Alrighty. We've done that. And we're en route. Jettison heat shield. I don't want to jettison the heat shield, but I didn't want it going that way either, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. So this has actually no electrical charge generation, but it has enough electrical charge to last for a very long time. Remember the episode with Apollo, who mourns for Adamas? Yes, I want to say. I'm actually just about to watch through all of them again. I haven't done it in a while. I was watching a couple of the movies, and I was like, oh, you know what I should do? So I'll be going into them. But I think I remember the one that you're talking about. I haven't watched the original Star Trek in forever. Like the originals. In forever. So I'm kind of trying to slow down at the same time as push myself that way. So that's what we're doing right now. And it looks like I'm in a deadfall for some reason. I have electric charge. Why am I not flying? Oh, there we go. I was like locked into place. Oh, and now I'm a bullet. What is going on? I am definitely a bullet right now, just whipping through the air. Oh, I have no Kerbal communications. That's why. Oh. Because of plasma, that's one thing I did and I forgot about. I turned on plasma. But that's okay, because... Deploy the chute. Yay. It did come through like a bullet, but we deployed the chute. Let's move this up here. We'll drop this. Let's see what we can salvage if we need to. We have them on ready if we need to. We'll just be falling through the sky now. And this will actually allow us to recover our impulse drive. As you can see, we dropped it pretty close to Kerbal Space Program, even closer to the Cove launch site. So we'll call it. Oh, we're at 1,000. We're going to do that just so we can get... Oh. Well, something went very wrong there. Oh, no. They just didn't deploy the way they were supposed to. That's okay. We lost a little bit of money. This guy, I guess, was strong enough to hold us, so we won't have to deploy those. But we will be able to recover this. So let's Go a little bit faster. And we completed this contract. And this was, I think, a $100,000 contract, which is less than we spent on it. Nice, soft touchdown. If you're going to do the rewatch, you should watch the last original episode of Star Trek Continues. It actually gives it a series finale, and it leaves the series at a point where Star Trek the Motion Picture starts. That would be really cool. I would definitely be on board for something that did that. I like when you can combine stuff, like get it all working together. It's just like Lord of the Rings, the extended editions. If you watch them, they're long, but if you watch them going from movie to movie, or just things that happen in a movie later on, you're like, oh, that's because of this, and I understand it now. So it was good. Let's see here. So science, yes. Look at this, 418. That's what I like to see. We're getting ever closer to our 563. Let's see what else is going on contract-wise. These are observational. Ferry tourists. So these guys want orbit, but they are willing to pay a lot. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ferry 4. I don't even have to build for this one. So we're going to take it and do it real quick. And that'll be the end. That's what we're doing today. I wanted to get one more mission in to make a little bit more money. Kirk was promoted to Admiral. Spock goes off to the Kolinar. And McCoy leaves Starfleet. But damn it, Jim, you're a doctor, not a civilian. All right. The van is up there, by the way. The van Mark II it's up there. It's good. It's got an orbit and everything. Speaking of orbit, though, we'll be sending a couple of Kerbals up on the KV-01 Mark I, which we ran into some issues last time. So let's do some things. Let's do a couple of modifications real quick. Nothing big. And I want, let's see here. That is not what I want. And you know that's not what I want. Nope. Okay, so that's not going to happen. Let's try this. That's not going to work. Really? What about in here? What if we do it on the inside? Like, oh, come on. So compact in here. Oh my goodness, this thing's pissing me off. Give me you. Just attach it to you. There. No. We'll do it that way then. Stop messing around. And this is just a little bit of reinforcement. I'm going to do it a couple other ways as well, but that's what I was worried about. Let's move that reinforcement forward a little bit. And down a little bit. There we go. Then, like, I want to, these should be auto strut to heaviest part or root part, or there we go. That's a pretty good strut. Want auto strut heaviest part, auto strut heaviest part. There we go. I mean, that should be a little bit better. And now let's do, because we're supposed to get into orbit this time. I think this thing can get into orbit. We'll be sending 2 pilots and 4 tourists. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Save. Oh, also. I want to do this. Just so even when we're down here, we're still getting some solar. Can I do this as well? There we go. There, just some emergency solar panels so that we're getting power the whole time. All right, let's launch. And now, hopefully, Kirk was promoted. Yeah, I read that already. Hopefully, I got to get going soon. We can do this in one shot, and there's not even an issue. And that was the whole point of this vessel that we built, the KV-01. KV-01 was meant to be launched multiple times and fully recovered for passenger vehicle purposes. So, all right. What is happening? Oh, I know what's happening. These guys are 0. Hold on. You? We're going to bring to 170. And you? These guys weigh a little bit more than I was expecting. I'm going to come under here. Come on. There. I'm going to bring that to 145. Now let's try this again. Ooh, wow, it does not want to get off the ground. Hold on, hold on. Let's go in here again. $85. Come on. $185. So this is 145, 50, 60. Now let's try it. Ooh. All right, let's get going. Once we start moving, we should go a lot better. There we go. All right. Wow, this is a rough ride. Do you guys like weigh more? Hovercraft means Noah's Ark. Yeah, pretty much. So we have snacks on board. What is our snacks telling us? We can survive for 50 days with a crew of 6. Oh no, what is happening to my frame rate? Calm yourself down, frame rate. Why are you glitching so crazily? Oh my goodness, what happened? It's a GTX 980 Ti, I think. What is going on? I really don't see a reason for this. Like this slowdown. I don't even really know what to tell you guys. Like, that's the first time that's ever happened. Yeah, I know, bro. I made this computer 7.5 years ago. What do you expect? Y'all should donate money to me so I can make better computers, so I can make better videos. What is going on with my frame rate? For some reason, that just... I've never seen that happen before. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Whoa. Hold on, what is going on with my computer? Oh, I'm pretty sure something was supposed to happen. There we go. Hold on, guys. My computer is not liking something. All right, guys. We may have to come back and do this another time because my computer is kind of freaking out. And it keeps glitching. We'll try and launch one more time, see if it'll fix itself. If I crash, either the rocket or, the game, thank you guys so much for joining me. It has been amazing. We finally did get the Vulcan astronomic nano habitation unit up. The van is up, and Kerbals can be put on that eventually, so that should be pretty good. Now, my computer is just calling it quits. I don't know what happened all of a sudden, but we've gotten to a point. Must be a memory issue. Gonna have to look into that. But I'm out of time anyways, guys. Thank you so much. I was really hoping to get one more mission in. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to this time. Because, my memory's going haywire. Have a good night, Vulcan Rider. Thanks for joining us again. It's always a pleasure to see you. It's always a pleasure to see all of you. I will work on this, see what I can get fixed, and I will be back. We'll say tomorrow. I'm going to aim for tomorrow. And hopefully get this contract done. Because I was really hoping to get this contract done. But that's all right. Thank you guys so much. And I will, as always, catch you on the flip side.